And in this final hour, we take the opportunity to create a platform for our non-profit organizations in the Helderberg who work incredibly hard to support our most vulnerable community members. I'm very excited. Vanoggend het ons 'n nuwe organisasie in die ateljee. Nie eintlik nie nuut nie. Ons het hulle al voorheen ontmoet, maar niet vir community builders. D4D, Stefan en Caro in die ateljee saam met ons vanoggend. Goeiemôre.
Goeiemôre.
Goeiemôre, dankie Marlies.
Dis baie lekker om julle in die ateljee te hê en ek's baie bly om julle te verwelkom op die program dat ons bietjie meer kan leer van D4D. So vir die luisteraars wat dalk nog nie van julle weet nie en hulle is nie seker wat D4D, Distance for Difference, is nie, vertel vir ons bietjie meer van waar julle begin het en regtig die doel van die organisasie.
Okay, ek sal die ene vat. Marlies, ja, ons is 21 jaar oud hierdie jaar, so baie dankbaar vir 2 dekades plus van 'n verskil maak hier in die veral hier in die Helderberg area. 21 jaar terug het ek bietjie gewonder oor wat ek kan doen om 'n verskil te maak en begin hardloop. Vriende en familie en kollegas gesê, luister, ek gaan 1000 km hardloop hierdie jaar, borg my. En daarmee aan een nie.
Ja. Ek wou gesê,
oor die loop van die jaar. Ek was 31 jaar oud en weet jy, ja, ons het so R24,000 ingesamel en 'n paar mense met die geld gehelp. Lang storie kort, ander mense het my gejoin en weet nie net wou hardloop nie, hulle wou fietsry, hulle wou swem. Mense 2 jaar terug wou iemand begin hike ook. So ons het al die platforms, die sportplatforms begin gebruik om baie individue 'n platform te gee soos wat julle nou die NPO's hierso gee.
Yes.
En dan help ons hulle met bemarking en vertel hulle stories en ons laat hulle toe om geld in te samel deur een of ander mal ding wat hulle gaan doen, of dit nou 'n Cape Epic is of 'n Comrades Marathon of weet selfs ons het baie lank die August Cycle Tour ook gebruik as 'n platform en ja, dan samel ons geld in en ons fokus het 100% verskuif na kinderorganisasies. So ons is eintlik, ons is 'n NPO, maar ons is 'n wat ons noem 'n fondsgenereerder vir NPO's en dan nou spesifiek NPO's wat met kinders werk. Ek dink oor die jare het ons osself ge-establish as 'n baie verantwoordelike, in Engels sal ek praat van 'n conduit for funds.
Yes, okay.
So, we really know exactly where the need is. We go out and we verify that need. NPOs will come to us and apply for funding. We go and verify the need, make sure that the funds will be allocated or used correctly where it makes the biggest difference. We're sort of a campfighter for the smaller guys.
Sure.
That not many people know about. The lady there in Kelsville, Esther, that looks after 2 or 3 children. That's the kind of thing that we try and focus on most of the time. But 21 years later, we've raised and distributed through these sporting platforms and our own events now in the region of 14 million rand. And for that, we're very grateful. It's a pro bono thing. I've worked for D4D pro bono for 21 years. And we can perhaps later on in our talks talk about sometimes the expectation that people involved with NPOs need to do it for free.
Yeah.
Something that we can talk about maybe a little bit later.
Can I ask, Stefan, just so that I understand, because I know D4D from the events that you host, which we've now spoken about. There's some cycling, there's running, there's hiking, there's even a swim here or there. But you also, as an individual, I can say I would like to walk from Cape Town to Pretoria and you will help me turn that into a fundraising event?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So I think I see myself as a creative. We've learned a few tricks of marketing over the years. I'm a professional. I'm a mechanical engineer originally, so I plan quite well as well. And me and the team, and now with Karu, my eldest, that's joined D4D. we have the ability to really platform people that want to do stuff like that, and then help them to communicate, like I did in that first year.
Yes.
Communicate and help them with links and donation links, etc., and getting their story out there on our social media as well. So
it's amazing. So it's more than just the events. There's a real opportunity for individuals in the community to hop on board. Karu, ek moet vra. Jy het jou amper jou hele lewe lank langs D4D groot geword in die laaste 21 jaar. Vertel vir ons 'n bietjie van daai ervaring en wat jy geleer het uit al daai jare van jou pa wat so hard werk daaraan.
Dit is 'n groot vraag. Ek dink dit is regtig een van die grootste oomblikke wat as ek terugdink oor die laaste 21 jaar om met dit so in die huis te kan groot raak, of dit nou beplanningsvergaderings is en of dit nou op die dag 4:00 die oggend wakker word want is gratitude run.
Yes.
Dis regtig oomblikke wat jou vorm as 'n mens, en jy leer so baie oor diensbaar wees en buite jouself te beweeg. As jy hoor die stories wat die mense vertel en die verskil wat jy maak en om dit te kan raak sien is regtig dis 'n baie groot voorreg as om nou ook in 'n plek te kan wees waar ek kan instaan en kan nou werk vir die en kan witness wat my pa gebou het oor die laaste 21 jaar. Dit is net seën uit die Here se hand uit en dis werklik 'n voorreg om sy hande en voete te kan wees en op so 'n klein manier op 'n praktiese plek te kan bydra tot die wonderlike werk wat die ander mense doen. Dit is altyd wat ons sê. Ons is maar net, we're just crossing the T's and dotting the I's and doing the admin behind the scene, but it's the other people are the angels that do the work.
En ek moet vra, jy's nou amper die volgende generasie, jy sien uit daarna om soort van aan te hou met die werk?
100% en ek het so diep begeerte om nog jong mense ook betrokke te kry, want ons kyk na ons komitees en so en dis klomp wonderlike, amazing mense maar ek sal baie graag 'n bietjie jong bloed ook wil betrek
inbring,
vir die jonger generasie wil kom wys daar's soveel werk om te doen en dis 'n seën en 'n voorreg. Ek hoop ook vir dit in die jare wat kom.
Dis ongelooflik. Ja, beslis. Okay, voor ons gesels oor waar mense nog inligting kan kry oor die werk wat julle doen, wil ek graag vra, daar kom hierdie maand 'n event op, as ek dit nie mis het nie.
Ja, so ons nuutste fundraising platform is wat ons noem Hike with Purpose. Lullaby de Jager het 2 jaar terug na my toe gekom en sy is 'n hiking fanatic en sy het gesê sy sal hierdie hikes begin organiseer. Kom ons kry mense en dis nie regtig 'n geldmaak storie nie. Ons vra entry fee en daai entry fee gaan direk na die organisasies wat ons help. Maar dit is eintlik maar net om die gemeenskap bymekaar te kry in die wonderlike staproetes wat ons hier het in die area, to get them out there, to build community, to introduce them to the work of Distance for Difference, and to say to them there's opportunity if you want to get involved financially or with your time. But I think most importantly is just to get people together to appreciate nature. We've started with that in 2025. We had several hikes, we're looking forward to the upcoming one on the 21st Saturday and on the 22nd of March. It's a weekend of hikes, 2 hikes. You don't have to do both. You can do only one. There's only 6 tickets left for the Saturday one. That will be Disa Kloof Table Mountain. It's a 13-kilometer hike with a 900-meter elevation, but apparently that doesn't scare people because there's only 6 tickets left. And then the Palmit River hike, which is also a beautiful hike in the Kugelberg Nature Reserve, only a 240-meter elevation. 12 tickets left still. It's only 50 places in total.
All right.
And we invite you to get your tickets on Quicket or go to our website. You can see the links there as well. Or just search Hike with Purpose. I'm sure you'll get there. But most importantly, there will be Karu's chocolate brownies.
Ooh.
And you don't want to miss out on that. So I'm putting her on the spot.
Pressure. And we're hoping for good weather so that we can swim at Palmit Riviera.
Hopefully the weather, actually the forecast looks brilliant for the weekend. So
I think it's
We get
beautiful.
forward to
It's this bring the community together, enjoy nature, get out there for a purpose. It's
That's
it's
the heart.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. All right, last question before I have to let you go for this morning. If somebody is looking for more information, they want to get in contact, they want to buy tickets, they want to learn more about D4D, where can we find you online or on social media?
You're going to me now.
Yeah, Karu, it's your job now.
So I think if we're keeping it really basic, you can just go search Distance for Difference, you'll find us. But if we're going to go into a bit more detail, we can go to the website, which is d4dsa.co.za. That is D and then the number 4,
Right.
DSA. And then we're on Facebook, also D4DSA, and we're on Instagram. That's under the handle Distance for Difference, again with the number 4. And yeah, that is where.
And on LinkedIn for
Oh.
people like me, older people. We're even on LinkedIn. So yeah, if your organization want to get involved, follow us on LinkedIn. All these opportunities to get involved is also advertised there. So yeah, make a difference with us.
And then
Yes.
you're also welcome to send an email to distancefordifference
yeah.
at gmail.com.
Still people still do email.
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
do.
do.
Yes, I feel like the young people are back in email again. It's a popular platform. Thank you so much for coming in today. I
Thank
know
you
we're
for
going to
having
have more conversations. We'll go more in depth in the events and the individuals that you've worked with. But
Yeah.
I really do appreciate getting to spend some
Thank
time
you so
with
much
you.
for having us.
And
It
thank
is-
you to you, Marlies.
Yes,
well
absolutely.
done.
It's a
Thanks.
big pleasure. So please do go check them out. Distance for Difference. Google it. You'll find them on socials. You'll find their email and their website, of course, with all the details there. And remember, 21st and 22nd of March, you can go hike for a purpose. Tickets are on Quicket or on their website. You can find out more information there. Keep it in mind and make a difference while connecting with nature and getting out there and getting physical. It is a beautiful cause, and I urge you to check out more about the work that they do, and we'll, of course, invite them back.